Travis is very charismatic.
Travis is probably one of the smartest people I've ever met. He is incredibly knowledgeable.
The passion and the drive that he brings to his work and to his volunteering and his community and everything, it just seeps out of him.
I was born on a farm outside of Selkirk, Saskatchewan, just outside of Yorkton. I saw how laborious and how hard my dad had to work, and I said I should go find something easier, and boy was I wrong in getting into engineering.
That was what I liked about him. I was like, okay, he's a farmer from Yorkton, and he's really smart, a lot smarter than me.
Travis is definitely somebody who comes in with a lot of energy and a lot of enthusiasm and wants to make sure that things are executed well.
Went to the University of Saskatchewan, graduated in 2016, and I did an internship with a company in Saskatoon in consulting engineering, and got a real taste for transportation engineering and doing a lot of highways construction, and really took a liking to working outside in the field all the time, solving problems on a daily basis, and having a chance to implement designs and see projects come to life.
Travis has spent a lot of his time and a lot of his career going to site, being the guy in the field in charge of things, making sure it's getting built properly and the project's moving along.
He's out there with the contractors, getting the roads actually built in Saskatchewan, making sure everything is built up to standard, built up to specification.
He puts a lot of energy into what he does, and he really cares about what he does.
One of the most interesting projects I've worked on as a consulting engineer is the Highway 6 and 39 twinning projects. Being able to see that again from the design phase to looking at it on a set of plans to building it alongside contractors has just been a real sense of worth and accomplishment seeing that come to life.
Because he's so good at fostering relationships with other people, he has so many people he can call on to get advice.
Travis understands how to build things well, and he understands the design principles and the construction procedures and specifications and stuff. But I think where his skill set is and what's really allowed him to excel are some of his other skills that he has. Some of those soft skills and the passion that he brings, and probably what has led him to win an award like this.
I can definitely trust that Travis will look at a design and understand what's happening and how that's going to translate into the real world and how it's actually going to be constructed. I think his greatest strengths lie in communicating with people and making sure that things flow smoothly and the people around him are getting along and are on task.
I have some technical skills, but I'd say I'm much more of a people person, and that's actually the scope of the work I enjoy.
He'll work on site for 14 hours, and then he'll drive that evening 2 hours back to Saskatoon to go to the whatever community involvement event or fundraiser or wherever he's volunteering that night, and then go do that and then be back on site the next morning.
I've been a part of the Kinsman Club of Saskatoon for a few years with Big Brothers Big Sisters in a mentorship program.
Travis's passion for community service and his dedication to making a positive difference, he's shown that throughout his entire time with the Kinsman Club of Saskatoon.
I think my role with the Kinsman Club recently has just been focused on building relationships with the communities.
You could always tell that he had put in the time and the effort to understand what the organization was about, what their needs were. He's received Rookie of the Year, Kinsman of the Year awards. He's been on executive, and he's been with us a fairly short amount of time.
He also is a big brother with Big Brothers and Big Sisters in Saskatoon. He has a little bro that he takes around. I know they go to a lot of sports games or just play with his puppy and have a good time mentoring him.
When I'm not working on the highways, try to go hang out with him and just spend time with him. Two kids growing up together, I guess.
I've seen his leadership and his passion and his work ethic.
He really makes sure he's up to date on standards and engineering practices and is constantly searching opportunities to increase that knowledge, whether that be learning or attending conferences or talking to people.
Currently, I'm the chair of the ACEC Future Leaders Group in Saskatchewan here. And really, I think it shows that, when we talk about future leaders in Saskatchewan, there's so many young professionals and future leaders that want to be involved, that want to come out and continue to learn and do more than what they're doing currently.
It's organizations like this and it's like initiatives like this that are teaching leadership.
When he sees that someone kind of has a spark in their eye, they kind of see that they're interested in something, he'll run with that and make sure he gives them opportunities to really follow after that.
Being a future leader in Saskatchewan, I think it's a byproduct of my environment, right? That I've had some of the best leaders around me mentor me and help me grow, and And I think, that kind of bestows a responsibility upon me to pass that along, right? Now, the people that I get to interact with.
Travis, congratulations for winning this award. Well deserved.
The pride that you have in your work is so clearly evident in the work that you produce. You absolutely deserve this. Great job.
When we can get you back from Regina and in Saskatoon, your next beer's on me, buddy. Congrats.